What do you mean? Healers love wall-to-wall, right? Less time spent dealing with the tank. Okay, Smith's quest done. Broad quest, they're down there. Wrong way. If you have business with me, be quick about it. My ferry and my next great adventure await. You might want this, dude. Journal? Why, I thought I had lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons. Did you steal a glance at its pages, perchance? No? A shame that, for this book contains, how might I say it, a record of my numerous adventures. Quite the inspiring read, if I do say so myself. Which I believe I just did. Haha! You've the adventurer about you, if one's still untested. But take heart, even the most accomplished adventurer, and I speak from personal experience, was once a whelp with more dreams than sense. Were there only some way for me to repay your... But of course I've got a fresh journal right here that might as well have your name on it. Why not keep a record of your own, that one day we might regale each other with stories of our deeds? And with that, I shall be off, for adventure, and a flagon or 20 of the realm's finest ale calls me. Fare you well on your journey, and next time you find yourself at the wench, do thank that Elizon fellow for his generosity. Ha ha! Yeah, thanks for the thing. Come on. You now have access to the challenge log. Ah, yeah, that thing. Okay. You hear about Commodore Raynor's investigation? Then you'll want to board a ferry bound for Airport. Once you arrive in Western Lenosha, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into Satasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Sea Grot. The hall is on the way to Satasha, just north of Airport. Head inside and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. Wrong person. Airport. Okay, I just leveled up from the, Okay, whatever. What's up, bird? Ahoy, adventurer! My tub sails soon, and I have to have a little something for the journey. The dust bats are flying. Think yourself lightsome enough to bring me 5 wings? 4 won't do, and 6 is no good, mind ye. Welcome you are to keep any surfeits, as long as you know what to do with them. You bring me the wings? Yeah, sure. Leave me to unlock. You in need of work, lad? My name's Orwin, and I'm a representative of the Adventurers Guild. Notice the hat? Keep a record of tasks what the locals need doing, then dole them out to adventurers that look capable. Now you look capable, but the last sod I reckon was tough enough, got his face bit off by a bleeding wharf rat. You need to prove to me you can handle me jobs. Take a look at this here list. Does that seem like somewhat you could do? Memoroon likes sparkly shinies. Memoroon walks to manlands to trade goods for shiny sparklies. But Memoroon cannot be going home. Memoroon afraid bad bandits will be taking Memoroon's sparklies. Is there not kind adventure to keep Memoroon safe? Memoroon shares shinies to keep Memoroon safe. Alright then, you need to beckon to your client Memoroon to help him to his destination. So, because of the frequency of this, I usually put beckon on a bar, because there are a ton of quests that require you to beckon. Like I said, I'm not going to read that every time. It is the same text every time. Just grabbing these quests, but I'm going to be heading to Satasha. You look like an adventurer who gets around. Mayhap you've noticed the quails and jackals at each other's throats of late? I've never seen anything quite like it. The bloodshed only worsens by the day. If this continues, I dare say that one of these groups will wipe out the other before long. Now, it bears mentioning that this species of quail isn't native to Vilbrand. By rights, they shouldn't even be here. Nay, I believe they were smuggled. I know of a merchant who may have a hand in these dealings. Her name is Rakontai, and after some probing, I've come to believe she's somehow involved. I'd question her myself, but she is like to flee at the first sight of yellow. That's where you come in. You need to speak with her and learn all you can. Take a look around. She's bound to be nearby. She's over this way. What's this? They've sent you to do their dirty work. Well, you'll never take me alive. Never! Okay. Heading back into the city. Alright, this guy's up on the walls. You're back that way. It's probably pirates is over this way. Actually sends you to the Hall of the Novice, huh? Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jacket sent word. Yeah, I think it sends you here, but I don't remember it being mandatory in the past. Ah, you must be the adventurer of the Yellow Jacket sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of Satasha Seagrot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic's tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need the training we here at the Hall of the Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of groom combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him, and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Satasha Seagrot, and we will furnish you with the details of your duty. That is very, very new if it's actually mandatory. I mean, if you're gonna show up right in my face, I'm gonna punch you. I wasn't gonna go hunting you guys down, but I'm not gonna ignore you. This way, right? Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty, and not some daft sod out for a stroll. Can't take him any more of this blessed waiting. You are? Thank the gods. Assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Satasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this slap belongs to those fishback fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyways, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll keep watching out here, praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. I do not care about duty support. Enlist the aid of allied players and NPCs alike to slay monsters, solve mysteries, and defeat the mighty boss lurking in the depths. Conquering dungeons is not only a time-honored tradition of adventurers, but it also progresses the main scenario and tests your prowess at a given class or job in a timed environment. Intimidated? Fear not, dear adventurer, for with a little guidance, you too shall be clearing dungeons with confidence in no time. You may challenge the dungeon via two different methods, by calling on the support of trusty NPCs, or by pooling your talent with other players, be they best friend or first acquaintance. No matter how you form your party, the trials that await you will be comparable in difficulty and experience. No matter how independent and capable you may be, a dungeon is too mighty a challenge to overcome on one's own. By choosing duty support when accessing the entrance to an applicable dungeon, you will summon a balanced team of NPCs to support you on your path to glory. Just don't forget them once you're rich and famous, yes? After choosing to challenge a dungeon with NPCs via duty support, a party that perfectly complements your current class or job will be automatically created for you. All that's left is to select register for duty, and you'll be battling monsters in no time. They say a burden shared is a burden halved, and with the Duty Finder, you can split that burden amongst a team of players who smolder with the same passion for adventure as you do. No need to recruit such teammates yourself. The Duty Finder's matching system will automatically group players according to chosen challenge and other criteria, guaranteeing a balanced and invigorating cooperative experience for all. Once you have matched with the party, you'll be notified by a bracing sound that time for battle is at hand. Simply select Commence, and your comrades will be delivered into the fray. Remember, the adventurers with whom you are cooperating are fellow players. Take advantage of the full and varied strengths your group possesses by communicating respectfully and often, or never say a word the entire dungeon. Take your pick. As your journey progresses, more and more dungeons will become available, until you find yourself master of a sea of tribulations overcome. Don't let completion deter you from challenging your favorite duties again. Simply open Duty Support to play through dungeons you've cleared, or use the Duty Finder to do the same with dungeons not yet supported by the NPC party system. No matter your craving, you're guaranteed to find an adventure to satisfy. While this introduction of dungeons has no doubt been immortalized within the hallowed halls of your mind, if you find yourself in need of a refresher, you may access tutorial information again by selecting the question mark icon in the Duty Support or Duty Finder windows. True adventurer knows the meaning of duty. Duty. Secure your legacy by fulfilling yours. Yeah, we ain't using no damn NPCs. I understand the draw of NPCs, but also they suck. And the game is so much easier with actual players. Click the button, randos. Yeah, so when I tried to do a dungeon with the NPCs in Endwalker, they dealt so little damage, it literally took forever to deal with things. This tank is forgetting something. Never mind, it's up now. Don't think anyone grabbed... Having fun yet, Bird? They are definitely going a balls to the wall approach. Come on. You even have to do anything. I remember basically just wandering through the dungeons as a low-level scholar and letting the fairy do everything. So I guess it's not so much that the NPCs are bad at the game, as that they don't deal a lot of damage. So if you are the healer, dungeons just take a very, very long time to complete with NPC parties. I didn't check the colors. There's the map. There's a piece of paper right about there that you can view that'll tell you which color button to push. No. I can stop one of them. I mean... There you go. Pass. It's a mild upgrade. I don't have any AoE, but the mage does. What's that? Step. Yeah, that's on par. They really are going for the pull all the things strategy. Kite it over the door that it'll open. Okay. Yep, this one's real hard, guys. First dungeon ever. Totally difficult. Not like the main mechanic of the boss is just completely ignorable or anything. Yep, there he goes. So on the first one he runs away at about half, on the second one he summons the dogs at about half. Will still run away here. Low. Yeah, so as you notice, that will stack up once in combat. If you use it out of combat, it's a full stack. There's almost no reason to use it in combat unless you're trying to stack it up while moving in between stuff. So like there, where I couldn't actually hit anyone, it's not useless to stack it up. But also not particularly useful either. Tank's not going to like me for this, but I am going to let these go. Psh, you sully our spawning grounds, Shorewalker. Fools, Lord of the Wolves shall sup upon your souls. Bubbles forming on the... So you can use those to stop it, but it really, really doesn't matter. It is probably the most ignored mechanic in the entire game. If you ignore those long enough, enemies will spawn, but as you'll see, it doesn't matter, because this will be dead before anything spawns. I forget the limit break exists, because I'm so used to being a healer, and healers really only use the limit break when shit hits the fan. I learned a new action. 100 Sabatons, don't care. 100 Grimoire, don't care. Think, yeah, those dropped. I care about that. I'm not allowed to commend you, Bird. Someone commended me. Yeah, most of the times I've used limit breaks were like big fights.